My next upload for today with regard to all the offences that aren't being addressed and the culprits that are of persistent efforts to disrespect progress is the matter of content for this upload. Now, it's quite serious that I've mentioned that there's unlawful actions of care orders for a child that I gave birth to that are unlawful. And it's very serious that there are people in my proximity, etc., that I've already mentioned. And it's very serious that people have been persistent with their abuses and offences. Now, as I've mentioned, there's a big faith issue in this matter in Tralee, County Kerry. It's a huge faith issue. And there's an issue of sacred and there's an issue of treason. So there are people that are being highly disrespectful of centuries old practices, centuries old traditions, centuries old ancestry of my bloodline in the past 3 years with very poor practices, very poor foundations, and very poor respect, and very serious defamation and disrespect. So the matter I'm raising in this upload is with regard to those that have been what they consider to be synchronizing, harmonizing, harnessing, cultivating, acclimatizing, these kind of words with my purpose. And in fact, what they're doing is being very disrespectful and forgetful. So as a woman that has worked for the betterment of society at home and abroad, and that has been of recovery, debt recovery, huge debt recovery, and that has helped people in sanity and sobriety, and that has cleansed spiritually a decade old of bad behaviours. It's very serious that individuals are being given a free hand and a free rein with very dangerous repeat offences. Now, the guards are aware of my child being unlawfully from my care, and there's obligations, as I keep mentioning, with regard to my position in society. As a royal, with a clean track record, confronted with people that don't know the extent of their damages and that don't understand risk management or damage limitation or any of these concepts. It's really quite serious what I'm tolerating. Now, as I've mentioned, the legislation has been in agriculture. It's been in all the area departments of the country systems. But in particular, agriculture. I'm a landowner. I'm a wife of a farm holder. I work on the farms. That's part of my work. People have insulted our farms. And I'm really embarrassed about this situation with people being really acquisitive or of acquisitions, inquisitive about acquisitions of our property. It's really disrespectful. Now, my property is from centuries old. I'm old McElligott. And my parents' families came from my properties that I own today. So it's really a fabulous history. So I'd appreciate people being very logical and rational with regard to the dangerous matters that are being caused that involve land acquisition and trespassing and repeat offences and harms to my beautiful child. And those people that are disrespecting faith of centuries old in the past 3 years with poor foundations, as I've mentioned, I'd appreciate everyone being realistic. It's very dangerous what I've experienced as a new mother. So if the guards and the government wouldn't mind some crime prevention, it would be really helpful for progress and legislation and developments. And those that are not paying their debts and trespassing and of slander, I would hope people would be careful and think of faith and family before risking any more harms since 2017.